All right, this is stock number 51399, and it's an Extrude Vector 250 series abrasive flow machine, serial number R041341. It's equipped with the AFC auto flow control option and a chiller. Okay.
And that's it.
Those are the highlights.
Those are the highlights. Okay. Well, we're up and running anyhow. We can circle back around to this in a minute. That's our setup page, and there's our running page. But yeah, we got a temporary die set up on here. We can kind of show that in a little bit too, I suppose. It's just something to create back pressure on the system. So leave that for the time being. Okay. Full of media. And I want to go around, show the back end, chiller back there, hydraulics, and documentation's up there. It's pretty well covered. Got some books for it.
$10 horsepower.
Yeah,
hydraulic
chiller's not wired in, but the hydraulics are. Kind of need those.
Kinda.
Yep. And on the floor there, you see my air regulator, right, for clamping pressure. All the connectors, there's the chiller connectors down low there.
Yeah.
Yep. I use a couple hoses, good to go there.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. And that said, to bring up the oil whenever you're ready, and
Let me stay on this side. How's that?
I can angle this off if I need to, I guess. So,
And we're glare free. We're good.
Glare free? Good.
Glare free.
Just bring up the oil. And just advance, retract. I can advance the bottom, and you'll see some media come up, I guess. That's all that is. Cylinder's working. Retract. I don't know if you want to see that or show. I don't know what you're showing, but yeah. I mean, that's what I'm showing. So pushing the buttons is pretty straightforward. We wanted to show the top cylinder too, right? So retract bottom cylinder. Let's put that back down, and I can get a light on. Maybe you take a look at the top cylinder, show condition, possibly. You can get some light up in there. It's in pretty good shape. It looks clean. Very good conditions, and the bottom cylinder looks just like the top one. They're clean.
Good.
All right. Yeah. So that said, I'm just going to put the tooling package on there, and we'll run a cycle. I'll go through a couple things on the pages up here. It's my temporary tooling setup. All right. So yeah, I mean. On my setup, I went easy with it. I didn't want to blow out the rings because I don't know where I'm at, but I've got 500 media pressure, 200 cubic inches for one cycle. I've got 3 cycles loaded up in there. Back pressure 1, I didn't even play with that. My trip pressure is at 55. I suppose you can go higher if you're running production, but I start counting sooner at 55% back pressure. Retract cylinders 3 seconds after it's done to back the cylinders off. And of course, media temperatures, it shows 66. So we are running back pressure mode, 2-way right now. Of course, you can always flip over, crisscross whatever way you want to run them, or flow rate mode, and the whole thing just switches right over nicely. So, but I didn't set up for that mode. I did set up for 2-way under back pressure, just for the sake of checking machine operation. That's where I'm at. And so then we go back to the main page, and we watch our target come up to 200. We want to go to 3 cycles. Process time, that's about right. Maybe 2 minutes for the 3 cycles. And flow rate, most of these are all live numbers while it's running, so I can hit auto as soon as I clamp up, and we can kind of keep an eye on this. And if need be, without unclamping, I can always run a second set of 3 cycles too. So I'm going to bring the clamp down and see what we got here. Manual mode. I've got my clamp pressure set right around 1800 on here. I have to get at least 17, I think they've got it preset, where unclamped changes to clamp, because if you don't get clamped, you don't get auto cycle. So you kind of watch this as I'm coming down, or you want to watch both, but you'll see that clamp pressure right there rise up to about 17, 18. You'll hear the booster pump kick in, and when that switches over, I am good to hit auto. Coming down now. I'll show this while I'm coming down, and then when I start to hit, maybe show the screen. All right. Climbing, still, there's clamp right there. Right around 1750 it clamps up, and I pushed it a touch more just so we're not on the edge. 18, yeah, that's good. So I'm about 50, 60 over. Good enough to run a cycle with. I'm not pushing it that hard. So all I have to do at this point now is really hit auto. We kind of keep an eye. The paint goes up and down. You kind of watch what the cylinders are doing. Likewise, this guy here starts blinking. It tells you what cylinder's moving, and you can also watch the paint. All we have to do is do that. Advance top, as you see. And it switches over to advance bottom, and you'll see it start moving up. Well, it's still coming down. That's right. I ran the cylinders all the way up. I forgot that. There we go. That's where it wants to be. Now we'll start pushing some media. When it hits enough pressure, you'll see the actual start taking off. To that 200 point. There it goes. So yeah, we didn't even get all the way up, but we made our 200s. Coming down will be one cycle after the top comes down. There's our one cycle. Bottom comes back up. Where are we at? 59 cubic inches per second. That's all process, so I don't know where to go with that. So. More to go. And then after we stop, there's that 3-second timeout, and then you'll see cycle complete on this one here. Top coming back down again. Three seconds, right about it. Yep, there it is. That's complete. Now, did you want to go another 3 cycles, or are you okay?
No,
That's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I'll do now is just go over the manual, just retract bottom on my own to make sure we're all the way down, and advance top, I'm sorry, just to push everything through as much as I can. I don't know if it's all the way down. It probably is. All right. Sounds good. In manual, unclamp cylinder. I don't think I pushed it all through, but most of it. Not too bad. Yep. That's pretty much it there. So, yeah.
Yep, we showed the screens, right?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much got everything there. 2 screens, the 2 main screens. Yep.
All right.
And back to that's where we were at. So,
Good.
yeah. And there's a couple more that we didn't go into for downloading, freeze, store, and restore, all of that good stuff. I we're checking machine operation.
Yep,
there, so.
excellent. Thank you.
Okay.